Thank you.
I think all of us here are very happy to see the audit Fed pass the House. What can we do to encourage for the Senate to actually see it and hopefully get a vote?
To get what?
For the audit Fed in the Senate, how can we help?
Oh, well, it would be, see, time is short now because, you know, if it didn't happen in the lame duck, it's not going to happen. And the leadership of the Senate won't bring it up. Now, Rand tries to force it, and he's willing to put pressure on it, but I predict it won't come up. You know, if we had more time, it's putting the pressure on your senators to sign on to the bill. You know, and get. See, I think we have about 30 in the Senate, and to really force it, you'd probably have to have 60. You know, because of the filibuster. So that means probably not going to happen. But we're going to keep working on that issue because it is such a key issue. If big government is the problem and loss of liberty is the problem, if they didn't have the Fed, they can't do it. They can't run the wars and they can't run the welfare. They can't bail out anybody if you rein in the power of the Fed. So it is a very important issue. It involves everything else. So, but it'll be around next year, and finding out where your member of Congress and your senator stand is pretty important. Okay, here we go. One more.
On that, along the line of the same topic, there, are you going to miss having your little chats with Ben Bernanke?
No, I probably won't really. But we were somebody had a ride. Somebody had a ride with somebody from the Federal Reserve in an informal setting, and he says, you know, Congressman Paul, and that was the person that was representing me, was talking to a Fed official. They said, you know, he's always, you know, don't you think Congressman Paul's been reasonably polite with Bernanke and doesn't, you know, yell and scream? And the guy responded, he says, no, I think Bernanke recognized that. He's always asked good questions. So, okay, I think we'll finish up here.
All right, on the same lines, whether it's Romney or Obama, it doesn't matter to me because I think they both puppets. What can we do that's more to bring a fight to the Federal Reserve? I feel they're the ones who's controlling everything.
What are we going to do to...
Well, what can we do more as a people to bring the fight to the Federal Reserve?
To fight for the Federal Reserve, against the Federal Reserve. Well, to me, it's still back to the educational issue. It really delights me when I go to the college campus and meet young people like you that know something about the Federal Reserve. That, to me, is fantastic. I mean, when I was in college, I probably didn't have the biggest idea what the Federal Reserve was. So I think we're way ahead. And boy, sometimes I get 14 and 15-year-old high school kids coming in, and they're reading Mises and Hayek and Murray Rothbard and studying the Federal Reserve. And that is so much more powerful than having one or two or three more people in Washington. That's important. The more the merrier. But ultimately, Congress will reflect these attitudes. So it's, once again, it's educational. And the big advantage that we've had, not only the great need for this, because the crisis is ongoing, but it's the internet. You know, I've been trying to reach people, but of course the presidential debates and the internet has been unbelievable. You know, as a physician, I've often heard about and know something about the spread of disease in a viral sense. But boy, I learned a new definition when I got involved with it. Well, what happened today